what's an $800,000, $900,000 house off market turns into a $4 or $5 million house.
We can work with institutional money, but we have private money. Because a lot of people, they don't do that. They don't put their rendering.
They might as
They
well.
just put in coming soon, that's it.
So this is another project that he's doing. We're gonna fund.
With all those yachts and the water and the views and everything, I don't know how people live here.
Great, so how long are you looking to get started? Oh, I want to get started this week, ASAP. And I'm like, cool, no problem. We're gonna get you pre-approved with the term sheet, Ori. We just need to review the site plans, the construction budget, and your ground-up construction track record. How soon do you think you can get me those items? I can't get you the LOI without these items. I'm not just gonna give you an LOI so you can shop me. I wanna see if you have these items because you said you're ready. Like experienced builders, as you know, Kai and Yanni, will have their budget, their site plans, and their track record ready. So how soon do you think you can give me those items? Oh, I'll get them to you, tomorrow when I'm back in my office. Great, what's the best email for you? Blah, blah, blah. I'm skimming because we gotta run.
What's special? Let's start with that.
What's special is that we have a variety of products. We can be very daring type of investors, and we can be very conservative type of investors. We can work with institutional money, but we have private money. I invest a lot of my money, and I'm connected with a lot of high net worth individuals that worth a lot of money. They're willing to put the money if they see a potential. What can you tell us about this area?
Delray has been booming, right? Little houses like this, one of three things happens. They're either torn down, it's a brand new house, they're renovated like this one, or they're gone, up over half, right? So there's sort of three options. What's an $800,000, $900,000 house off market turns into a $4 or $5 million house.
So how much you buying this one?
$885 off market.
$885, and now you're gonna tear it down, or just remodel?
He's not familiar.
I don't know any. I'm not familiar with anything about
Yeah,
this.
so I'll show you the rendering over by the front. This one we're just gonna modify it, clean it up.
Yeah.
Do a whole new exterior, whole new interior. There's a property right past that. See that sign right there? The width of the property is about from that hedge to your car, and it's deep, maybe like a one-bedroom. It just sold for $800.
Oh wow.
So this one we got for $885 off market.
That's a really good deal.
It appraised as is.
Yeah, the appraisal
One
is really
one.
good.
So how much you're gonna resell it after remodeling?
2.2.
Perfect. So put like 300,000, 400,000 or something like that.
The design looks really good.
Now it didn't look like this when we bought it. I mean, the guy was basically a squatter.
And he's being really humble. He's an award-winning licensed architect. So.
Yes, this is true.
Oh nice. So you're an architect.
Yeah.
Wow.
I won the Henry Adams medal.
Wow. We might gonna do some business together because I want to develop also some properties here.
Absolutely.
Now we're getting into Florida and Miami area, so we're starting to study the area.
Oh, you're gonna love it. You guys are fitting great. But there's a ton of developments here in West Palm Beach. I mean, south by Pompano Beach, you're gonna be the first guy in, the second guy in.
Yeah.
But it's gonna take some time.
The whole property. I mean, there were trees. Like there's campers here. I mean, it didn't look anything like this.
It was easy for you to take them out.
Oh yeah.
In LA, it takes like a year maybe to take them out.
My understanding is you're telling me you are not willing to leave.
There are rules and regulations we have to go through to try to get these people out.
You have to go through a 6 to 12 month eviction process in court.
What you lack, unfortunately, is documentation. To me, it looks like you guys are squatting.
It's actually very smart to put the rendering here.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people, they don't do that. They don't put the rendering.
You might as
They
well.
just put in coming soon, that's it.
And that way it's on
Very
market,
smart.
but it's not on MLS. So there's no days on market. But it's out there, not on the MLS. So all the realtors know about it.
Selling the dream.
That's it. With the car too.
Yeah. It's gonna look really good when it's done.
All these walls are getting removed in the kitchen. It's
Oh, so you're gonna open it up.
100%.
Nice.
I'll show you that. You couldn't even tell if this had light in this room. This guy had so much junk in here. It's ridiculous.
You know, pickleball become really hot right now, I heard in Florida.
Absolutely. This pickleball court will sell this house.
Oh yeah, you do that here too, nice.
Back, yeah.
Very nice. So you've done it before many times, right?
Yep.
How long it takes to get the plans approved for RTI?
For Delray is For a renovation, a couple weeks. The renovation costs a certain value over what the house is appraised at or assessed at. Then they're gonna want new electrical, new mechanical, new plumbing, all that. So you try to stay below that for a renovation. For a new house, you gotta go through it.
We're gonna start those out here.
Yeah, I mean, this back.
Gotta build here, of course.
You couldn't see the road, you couldn't see the neighbors, you couldn't see the sun. Big chicken thing.
They had chicken coops or something?
Yeah, giant chicken plate. This whole area. So we just cleared it out. We kept some of these pretty bumps for shade.
I really like it.
It's a good spot. Yeah, right by the beach. Ton of stuff going on. I mean, it's a win-win scenario.
How did you get into these two joints?
We found them just searching around for bridge lenders, and we hit it off.
We were talking about it. It's like relationships is it business,
100%. I was telling Johnny this when I was in architecture school in Boston, interviewing with a company called Suffolk Construction. They do all the high rises. One of the guys I designed his house, the number 2, the CFO. I think you guys manage all this stuff, billions of dollars. But he said, oh, we don't build buildings. What do you mean you don't build buildings? We're a construction company. He says we build people. People build relationships. The relationships build buildings.
Nice.
I never forgot that.
Nice. So you have your own crew or you use subs?
We use subs.
And subs actually work here because I heard that people are really lazy in Florida. Because of the sun and the water and whatever.
They work hard.
Yeah? Everybody's telling me that they barely come to work and they're getting spoiled. And
Construction projects down here is like a military operation. I mean, it is. Boom, boom, boom. On schedule, on time, clean and on budget.
our job is to make sure that you're happy, you have the money, you have the backing, and he's the relationship guy, he's the main guy.
I appreciate it. Yeah, no. We're gonna do a lot.
Yeah, Yanni's background is in hard money, like private money,
Yeah.
and like investors you dealt with previously.
Yeah.
And then I deal with like the institutional side.
Maybe you should say the name of your company.
Yeah,
so
the name of the
everybody.
firm. Our firm
Yeah,
is
please.
Tessa Architecture.
Highly recommended. I'm actually going to use him the next time I'm going to be here. I love the rendering.
That's right.
I love what you're doing here. I love the fact that you're in a relationship with my main guy here. We're going to do some business together.
Definitely.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
I have a couple of little projects. Fort Lauderdale, I own a house on a lot that is zoned for a duplex. It's an area that's booming with duplexes. On both sides of me, there are duplexes already. On my left side is a fairly new one. Left to it, brand new one being built right now. Each duplex is selling between 1.25 and 1.35, depending on finishes.
When did you buy it?
Less than a year ago. I bought it for cash and I have a tenant there. So, I can just put it back on the market as is and make some money. I can renovate it and make more money, or knock it down and build 2 new ones and make a lot more money. What can you do for me?
First of all, how much did you buy the lot for? The house?
The house, $490.
$490.
It was a deal.
And if it's a duplex, it's going to be like 1.2.
Each one.
What's the cost to build it, ground up?
I spoke to a few people, like 3 different developers in the area. All of them came at about $214 a square foot to build.
How many square feet is it?
So I'm thinking to build about 2,400. So I was told that it's $450,000 for each unit to build.
And each one will be like 1.1.
1.25 minimum.
You bought it for $450 and it's about $900 to build. We could easily fund 100% of construction and interest.
In other words, I own the land free and clear, and that's why you can encumber the land.
You wouldn't have to bring closing costs out of pocket or interest payments out of pocket.
Okay.
Construction, interest payments, and closing costs would be covered.
Okay.
You really need to think about your exit. Like, what do you really want to do?
I want to sell because I need the money to keep going.
Yeah.
I don't have enough money to start accumulating.
You want to grow.
I took my time thinking about this because I have a tenant there. He's paying more than the expenses. I'm not bleeding, but I bought it cheap.
You did buy it cheap, now I'm thinking about it. But a lot of people, they don't know. They want to buy it, they're like, oh, I'll buy it, I'll make the money eventually by adding this and adding that. But if you bought it wrong, you may lose. That's your protection, that's your insurance when you buy it right.
I can flip it as is without doing anything and make some money, but I want to do the moving down.
I think you should go on the jackpot. Don't just settle for less than that. Since you got already such a good deal, why not? Wow, that's a nice lot.
Big lot. Not gonna be one house, or that's gonna be a couple.
Oh yeah, look, 4 house.
Look at 17,000 square feet. In LA, you're lucky if you have 7,000.
There's 6 million times 4.
Starting at 6.
Wow.
Developer probably bought 5, 6 lots there.
How long it takes to split a lot here?
With the zoning,
Yeah.
maybe a month, 2 months.
For real? In LA,
park-
everything
the
is
park
minimum
right
1 year.
The park right here, the water in the background.
How long in LA to do it?
1 year for the to
Subdividing?
split a lot. Subdividing is like 2 years, not 1 year. 2 years. Yeah.
You guys are gonna have fun down here. I could knock and see if she let us.
They want 1.3 million on this.
wow.
You
I think it's
800,000?
1,225.
Let me knock on the door, see if she's.
So this is another project that he's doing. We're gonna fund. They have it under contract.
So this is a better location than the other one.
No, not necessarily. Same location. This is a bigger lot though.
So how many square feet are you gonna build here?
Close to 4.
And how many are you adding? Like 2,000?
1,200, 1,250.
Wow. Here?
From the construction.
It's like Beverly Hills. In Beverly Hills, this is the prices. Oh my God. You can do more than 4,000?
Yeah.
You have a nice lot.
Yeah, you could do.
So quiet too.
No, 8 I think is going to be too much for the neighborhood, no? I didn't see any 8,000 here.
Depends if you want to. You could do 4, 5, 6. You don't need more than 5 bedrooms.
That's going to be a good project.
Thanks for watching this video all the way to the end. If you got value out of this, definitely like, share, and subscribe. Check out our show, The Hard Money Lions, on YouTube here. And don't forget to Roz it up.